Dear students, wish a happy new year today. Today, let us look into the retirement of partnership accounts, both CBSE and then TN Matrix syllabus. So, retirement is nothing but any partner retires from the partnership. That is said to be the retirement. So, how to treat the accounts in this case? There are 5 steps. The retirement of partnership, under retirement of partnership, there are 5 steps. The first one is we have to find out the revaluation of assets and liabilities. First of all, we have to find out whether the assets has been increased or decreased. Is there any profit? That profit must be shared by all partners in the old profit sharing ratio, like admission of the partnership. And then next, is there any accumulated profit or loss or any reserve should be transferred to all partners in the old profit sharing ratio? That is the next step. Third one is we have to find out the gaining ratio. Gaining ratio means if anybody retires, his shares will be acquired by the remaining partners in some ratio. So whether they are gaining, that is the gaining ratio. We have to find out the gaining ratio. And then the remaining partners, I mean the existing partners, new profit sharing ratio also we have to find out. And then treatment of goodwill. Goodwill to be calculated. I mean, there are 2 types of goodwill to be calculated. When goodwill does not appear in the books, when goodwill is already appearing in books. When goodwill does not appear means there are 4 methods. The first method is the goodwill raised at full value. If the goodwill is raised at the book value, what will be the journal entries? And then if goodwill raised at full value and immediately withdrawn, what will be the adjustment entries? And then if goodwill extent of retiring partners and then withdrawn, what will be the journal entries? And then no goodwill, I mean raised in the books, I mean no goodwill account raised in the book, I mean at that case the goodwill adjusted through the partner's capital account. These are the 4 methods available when goodwill does not appear in the books. And then when goodwill is already appearing, whether it is the value increased or decreased, accordingly we have to either debit the partner's capital account or partner's capital account, whether we have to credit the partner's credit account. And then partner's capital account and then balance sheet you have to prepare. In the partnership capital account we have to prepare how much amount due to the retiring partner. And then the retiring partner, that amount we have to be calculated as on the date of retirement, and then balance sheet is to be prepared. There are 5 steps we have to prepare. To find out the new share of continuing partner, the formula is old share plus acquired from outgoing partner, that means retiring partner. And then to find out the gaining ratio, new ratio minus old ratio. These are the common formula. But in some circumstances, for example, if the old ratio is only given, they are silent, I mean it is silent about the new ratio. At this stage, what will we do? For example, in this case, Madhu, Neha, Tina are partners sharing profits in the ratio 5:3:2. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio and gaining ratio. In these cases, we have to find out the new profit sharing ratio and gaining ratio. Both will be the same. For example, if Meha retires, what is the share between these 3 persons? Actually 5:3:2. Here Madhu share is 5 out of 10. So he retires. If Madhu retires, the remaining share, remaining new profit sharing ratio between Neha and Tina will be 3:2. And then gaining ratio is also 3:2. Understand? For example, if Neha retires, what is the Neha share? That is 3 out of 10. So if he retires, the remaining partner will be Madhu and Tina. They are sharing, new profit sharing ratio will be 5:2. And then gaining ratio will also be 5:2. And then for example, in this case, Tina retires. So the ratio between Madhu and Neha will be, new profit sharing ratio is 5:3, and then the gaining ratio is also 5:3. Understand? In another example, Azad, Vijay and Amit are partners sharing profits and losses in the proportion of 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 10 by 16. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio between the continuing partners if Azad retires, if Vijay retires, if Amit retires. It is given in the proportion, fraction. We have to convert it into a full term. How to find it out into a full term? We have, for example, in this case, denominator. If the denominator is same, we can convert it into full term. For example, 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 10 by 16. These fractions are given. We have to convert into, denominator into 16. For example, in order to convert 16, we have to multiply into 4. Numerator and denominator, we have to multiply by 4. Here, in order to make it 16, we have to divide by 2, in here also into 2. 8 into 2, 16. And then 4 into 4, 16. So, now we will get 4 by 16, 2 by 16, and then 10 by 16. So, denominator will be the same. So, the new ratio, the old ratio between Azad and Vijay and Amit are 4:2:10. This is a ratio. Actually, in this ratio, for example, 4:2:10. Here, what they are asking, if Azad retires. Azad retires means his portion is 4. Azad's portion is 4 out of 16. 4 out of 16. Okay. Then what will be the new profit sharing ratio and gaining ratio? Just now we have seen. So 2:10 between Vijay and Amit. So Vijay and Amit. So 2:10. This will be the new profit sharing ratio and gaining ratio also. For example, if Vijay retires, then the ratio between Azad and Amit. Azad and Amit. So what will be the Vijay retires? So what will be the gaining ratio? 4:10. What will be the new profit sharing ratio? 4:10. So 4:10 will be the gaining ratio or retiring, new ratio between Azad and Amit. And then for example, if Amit retires, so the ratio between Azad and Vijay, Vijay. So the ratio Azad and Vijay 4:2. We can simplify more. 4:2 means 2:1. Here also we can convert into 4. For example, 2:5. If we simplify it to 4, it can divide by 2. So 2 by 5. So the ratio, new ratio between, for example, if Azad retires, the ratio between Vijay and Amit will be 2:10. Azad retires. If Vijay retains, the ratio between Azad and Amit will be 2:5. And then if Amit retires, the ratio between Azad and Vijay will be 2:1. Another example, Anita, Jaya and Nisha are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio 1:1:1. That is, equally they are sharing. Jaya retires from the firm. Anita and Nisha decide to share the profits in the ratio of 4:3. That is new profit sharing ratio. So old ratio is also given, new ratio also given. So to find out the gaining ratio, calculate the gaining ratio. To find out the gaining ratio, new ratio minus old ratio. How to find it out? Anita, Jaya and then Nisha. Old ratio. Old means how much? Equally, that is 1:1:1. That means 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. That is a old ratio. And then new ratio, because Jaya retires. The ratio between Anita and Nisha is 4:3. 4:3. That means 4/7 and then 3/7. 4 out of 7, 3 out of 7. So gaining ratio will be old minus new minus old. So new 4/7 minus 1/3. Here 3/7 minus 1/3. So if we take LCM 21, so 21 out of 21, 3 times 3 into 4, 12 minus 7 times So 7 into 1, 7 here, and then 12 minus 7, that is 5 by 21 here, and then 21 here also LCM 21, 7 out of 21 3 times, so 3 into 3, 9 minus 7 times, so 7 into 1, 7. So 2 by 9 minus 7, 2 by 21. So the base, that means denominator will be the same. So 5:2 is the gaining ratio between Anita and Nisha. Gaining ratio. Understand? Next one is Ashok, Anil and Ajay are partners, sharing profits and losses in the ratio 1/2, 3/10, 1/5. It is also given in the fraction. We have to convert it into full term. And then Anil retires from the firm. Ashok and Ajay decide to share profits in the ratio 3:2. That is, it is a new ratio. This one is old ratio. I mean old proportion. We have to convert into ratio. So Ashok, Anil, Ajay, old ratio, that is 1/2 and then 3/10 and then 1/5. Actually, this ratio is not equal. The base is different. So we have to convert it into full term. So in order to make it the denominator into 10, we have to multiply into 5 and then into 5. I mean both denominator and numerator we have to multiply by 5. So it will become 5/10. Here also we have to multiply by 2, both denominator and numerator. If we multiply, it will become, that is 2/10. So the ratio, then full term ratio 5:3:2. This is old ratio. Understand? And the new ratio, according to the determination, new ratio is 3/2. Who retires? Actually here sharing Anil retires. So Anil retires. So the ratio between Ashok and Ajay will be the gaining ratio. So the new ratio will be 3/5 Ashok and then 2/5 for Ajay. So the gaining ratio is new minus old, new 3/5 minus old 5/10. So LCM, if we take LCM 2 times 5, 10, 2 times 2 into 3, 6. Here 5. So 1/10. Here new ratio 2/5 minus old ratio, that is 2/10. So 10 LCM, 5 2 times, so 2 into 2, 4, minus 10 into 1 time, so 2, so 2/10. So both the denominator will be the same, 10 10. So the gaining ratio will be 1:2 between Ashok and Ajay. Different sum, but it is difficult also. Please try to understand. Alka, Harpreet and Shreya are partners, sharing profits in the ratio 3:2:1. Alka retires. Actually, Alka retires. Alka means this portion. 3:2:1 retires. And then Alka retires and her share is taken up by Harpreet and Shreya in the ratio. It is not a new ratio. Actually, the share of retiring partner was undertaken, acquired by the existing partners in the ratio 3:2. That is, the meaning is very different. Please try to understand. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio. So in this case, what shall we do? For example, the new partnership share, the share of the remaining partners will be old share plus share acquired from outgoing partners. We have already seen it. Outgoing partners. So this is a ratio between the remaining partners. So new ratio. So new ratio, in order to find out new ratio among the existing partners, remaining partners, the old share plus share acquired from the outgoing partners. Here the old ratio. So we will write like that: Alka and then Harpreet and then Shreya. So their old ratio were 3:2:1. That means 3/3 plus 2 and then 3/6, 2/6 and then 1/6. This is old ratio. Here Alka retires. Alka retires. Alka shares is taken or acquired by Harpreet and Shreya in the ratio, that is 3:2. That means 3/5, 2/5. So how much total share acquired by Harpreet and Shreya? We will find out. So the total acquirement will be, actually Alka share is 3/5, 3/6. So in the ratio they are acquiring Harpreet 3/5. So the total portion is 3 into 2 times 6. So 3/10. So 3/10 of Alka share is acquired by Harpreet. That is the meaning. And then here also 3/6 is Alka share. But Shreya, how much he is taking? 2/5. So here also 3 times. So 3/15. So 3/15. So, that much portion will be taken from Alka for Shreya. Understand? So the new ratio will be old share. Old share means for Harpreet 2/6. And then share taken out of the outgoing partner, how much? Plus this portion, 3/10. Here also the old share for Shreya 1/6. The portion taken from the Alka, that is 3/15. If I had to add, then we will find out the new ratio. So 60 will be the LCM. 66 times, 10 times 10 into 2, 20, plus 6 times 6 into 3, 18. So 38 divided by 60. It is a gaining ratio. New ratio. New ratio of Harpreet. Here also LCM 60. 6 10 times out of 60. So 10 plus 4 times. 6 1/6, 3/15. So 60, 10 times, and then here 4 times, 4, 12. So 22. 4 times 12. Okay, 22 divided by 60 here. So base are same. So the gaining ratio will be 38:22. We can simplify again. So if we divide by 2, that is, it will become 19, it will become 11. So 19:11 is the ratio between Harpreet and Shreya, that is 19:11. Understand?